Hey guys, this is the property we just finished up in Pigtown. It's in Baltimore, Maryland. Last video, I went over the 4 ways that you find real estate deals. First way is on the MLS. Second way is auction websites. Third way is wholesalers. And the fourth way, which is my favorite, is off market and word of mouth. And that's how I found this property, from off market, word of mouth. My workers were working across the alley here. We have another property right over the alley. And a guy came over, a neighbor, he talked to one of my workers, said he was interested in selling this property. My worker immediately gave me a call. I connected with the seller. I met the seller at the property. I negotiated terms, and I ended up buying this property for $65,000. We did a complete rehab from plumbing, electrical, HVAC, everything brand new in this house. Purchased it for $65,000. We put about $45,000 worth of work into it. So we're all in right around $115,000 with the closing costs. The appraiser just came out today to appraise the property. The tenant moves in tomorrow. The good thing about this property in particular, if you're in the real estate game or maybe you're not, time is very valuable. I'm holding this loan with hard money, and that is very expensive. So I was able to get this property rented, signed a lease on this property prior to it being finished. And I did that by having other properties in the area that I was marketing. They weren't a good fit for the tenants. I brought them here while it was under construction, and they said, hey, I want to live here. I told them it wasn't going to be done for a couple weeks, but they decided that they can wait, and they signed the lease. And that also helped me out in a way when I did the refinance, and here's why. So when you do a refinance, you have to have a lease in place prior to going to the bank, because the bank wants to see a 12-month lease in place knowing that you're going to get that income coming in. So I had the lease while we were still under construction, so I immediately went to the bank and I started the refinance process, because I know the market's crazy right now. Appraisals are busy. It might take 2 to 3 weeks to get that done. So I started that process before we were even finished. The appraiser just come today, and we just finished up the house 100% yesterday. So I timed it perfectly. Got the appraisal. The house is gonna appraise for right around $180,000. That means the bank's gonna land about 75% of that value of $180,000. So I can get a loan for $135,000. And as I mentioned, I'm all in on this property about $115,000. So that means I can take that gap, that $20,000 from $135 to $115 of what I'm all in, and I can put $20,000 in my pocket to help me fund the next deal. And not only that, the house is going to cash flow. This house rents for $1,600 a month, and I'm going to cash flow about $400 to $500 a month. The loan that I'm going to get in is a 30-year fixed loan at a 4.5 rate. The loan is in an LLC, and that is a very good rate right now in today's market. If you guys want to learn more, follow my page, like, comment, leave a comment on something that you want to learn about, and I'll post a video. You want to make sure your credit score is as high as it can be. Well, how do you do that? You want to make sure that your credit card utilization is under 30%. What does that mean exactly? If you have a credit card with a maximum limit of $10,000, you don't want to use more than $3,000 of that credit card limit, because you want to